My butt is cramping. My butt literally just did this on like the last 3 reps.
You cramp?
Oh, damn, dude. Those are legit. Hey, it's Dre. This is Hailee. We used to live together, but we're still BFFs. And today she's gonna take us through a leg day, her leg day specifically.
Look, I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'm a ride for the squad, light up tires in the hearse. I've been on a vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, through that I survived, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit it to the sky, changed haters on a tirade. Talking to the grip in the face, be still, let that hate stuff fade.
We just finished out our leg day. My legs are already really sore. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but I'm pretty sure I said that I've never felt my glutes cramp up like that ever in my life. But yeah, so this is Hailee. Hailee, do you want to give us like a brief synopsis of what you do in terms of fitness?
So I started competing 4 years ago. So first I do bodybuilding. So I started in bikini. I compete in the NPC. So my first prep was in 2018. Did a show. Before that, I was like into fitness. I was just kind of like working out. And I wanted to kind of take it to another level. So I started competing, did my first show in 2018, and then just kind of got hooked. So then I did 3 more bikini shows in 2019. And then after that, they added the wellness division, which is really similar. It's just more focused on legs.
Oh, okay. Oh, so what divisions do they have? This is the IFBB?
So it's the NPC. So it's like
okay.
the amateur version of the IFBB.
Gotcha, okay.
So there's bikini, which is the least muscular of the women's divisions. Then there's figure, which is like bigger upper bodies, more muscular and a little like drier and harder than bikini. There's also women's physique, which is bigger than figure, and then there's women's bodybuilding. So originally when I started competing, it was those 4. And then they added the wellness division, which is kind of in between bikini and figure, but it's a little different. So it's like a similar conditioning level of bikini, but the lower bodies are much bigger. So it's a focus on like lower body dominance, much bigger like legs, especially quads and hamstrings.
So conditioning, you mean your body fat level?
Yeah, so basically like how lean you get for a show. So bikini and wellness, they don't want to see as many striations. So
oh, okay, gotcha.
You're not going to be like quite as lean as like women's physique or like women's bodybuilding. They get super lean, and then you see like striations and all the muscles.
Gotcha, cool. Okay, so then what show are you competing for in the near future? You said April or May?
April.
Okay.
So yeah,
so that's in like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it's a little less than 3 weeks. So yeah, it's going to be the Metropolitans, which is April 9th. And then we'll see from there. I usually like to do a few shows. Okay.
So you said this is amateur, or how did you phrase it compared to the IFBB?
Yeah, so the IFBB is the pro division. So in order to compete in IFBB, you have to basically get your pro card. So in order to get your pro card, you have to do well enough at a national show. It's like one of the pro qualifiers. So
that's IFBB specific show. It can't be an NPC show.
Right. So you start at the local level, and then that's like just the regular NPC shows. And then if you do well enough in that, then you like qualify for nationals, and then there's a handful of national shows each year. So if you qualify for nationals, then you're allowed to enter into a national show, and then you can compete for your pro card.
Gotcha.
Then if you win at the national show, then you get your pro card, and then you can compete in the IFBB.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're competing in a few weeks. How about, what is your least favorite part of prep?
I generally like prep. I mean, if I didn't like it, I probably wouldn't do it. But I'd say the toughest part, the most challenging part is feeling tired. I don't really mind feeling hungry. I'm not like a big food person, like it's fine. But it does suck when I get tired and moody.
Okay, so then what's your favorite part of the prep process?
Probably the intensity of it all.
Okay.
So it's like, it just heightens everything. Like you're hungry, you've got like a ton of stuff to do, like everything is just really, really intense, and you have to, like, for me, like I'm the kind of person, if I don't do everything like to my absolute best, like I'm not gonna feel good about it. Like if I do a show and I know there's something that like I could have done better and then I lose the show, like I'm gonna think about that. So the whole prep, like I think about the fact that like, okay, I need to nail like this, this, and this. Like my training has to be perfect. I have to do all my cardio. I have to like prep all my meals. I have to like eat on my meal plan completely. And like that all becomes very, very intense. And then like at the end of the day, like it's very satisfying, you know, like every night it's like, you did all your stuff, like you checked all your boxes. So let's see, we started with hamstring curl. So we worked up to one tough cluster set. So we did a few like kind of.
I've never done that before, by the way. That was really hard.
That was brutal. Yeah. So we did. We picked a weight that we could do 12 reps to about failure. So that means like after the 12th rep, you can't maintain perfect form anymore. So we did 12 reps, then we rested 20 seconds, and then we did as many as we could, and then we rested 20 more seconds, and then we did as many as we could.
Yeah.
Then we moved on to the leg press. For that, we just worked up to 2 tough sets of 8. Then we went to the hack squat. So the hack squat, we did 3 sets of 8 times 1.5 reps.
Right.
So we went.
Those were tough too.
Yeah.
The 1.5 times reps are really tough because the first couple, you're like, oh, this isn't that bad, and then you get to like 4 and 5 reps, and then you're like really fatiguing, and you're like, oh my god, I don't know if I can do like the last 2 or 3 reps. But it was challenging, but it was like a good pain, you know?
Yeah, like it's 8, but it feels like at least 16.
Yeah, definitely. And then after hack squat, we did.
Then we did the Bulgarian drop set.
Oh, right. I already blocked it out of my memory.
Yeah, those give me anxiety.
What are they called?
So the Bulgarian drop set of death. It's a John Meadows technique. And basically what you do is you work up. So the first few sets were easy, right? We did like 5 reps, just like working up nice and light. Then we did our drop set, which was the heaviest weight that we used. We did 8 reps. And then we held it at the bottom for 10 seconds. And then we dropped the weight, did 8 more reps, held it at the bottom for 10 seconds, and then finally did 8 reps of body weight.
Okay. Yeah, so for those of you guys watching this, the 10 seconds is not a rest, it's an isometric hold. So it sounds like you get a little bit of rest, but you're not really resting. You're just slowly building up to more pain.
Yeah, and the whole set lasts like at least a minute to 90 seconds. It feels like an eternity, but like that full minute, that's like a minute of pain.
Yeah. Okay, and then we went to straight legs, right?
Right, because then our quads were cooked.
Yeah.
So then we went to stiff leg deadlifts, and we made it a little bit more of a glute focus. So we like allowed for a little bend in the knee.
Yeah. If you guys watch, if I put the clip in, you'll see me shaking towards the last couple reps of each set. And then after that, we just did calves, right?
Yeah, 4 sets of 25.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, so this is Hailee. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're at Iron Culture, and this is in Hanover, right? It's
Cedar Knolls.
Cedar Knolls. Yeah, so shout out to Iron Culture. If you're ever in this area, you definitely have to check it out. One of the best gyms with the best equipment I've ever used. I'm used to working out at like, what would you call it? like a Globo gym kind of thing? Yeah, commercial gym, where the machines aren't so great and they're not as well maintained as this place. And this place, like, it really just seems like they really take pride in the product that they give you. So yeah, you check it out. And if you want, definitely follow Hailee. She's going to be competing in a few weeks, so I'm sure she's going to post some awesome content. And then yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks, guys.